Hey everyone, so I was looking back through my YouTube videos and I realised I hadn't actually done the monthly favourites for about 4 or 5 months, so that was really bad. I don't know how I managed to not do one for that long because I really like doing these sort of videos. So yes, I thought I would do my January favourites for you today. Just a few of the products that I've really been loving this month, that I've been using loads. So to begin with, I have a candle here. This is from This Works and I did a little post on this, so I'll link that below. But I've been loving burning candles this season. I am so into Christmas candles. It is scary. I have too many of them, but now obviously because it's January, it's a new year, you kind of can't get away with burning Christmas candles anymore, so I needed to find something that kind of sat between those really nice like warm cinnamony vanilla smells and something that was acceptable to use now. So I picked up this one from This Works. I actually got this in TK Maxx for about £12, which is probably about half price of the actual cost of this. So I think TK Maxx is such a good place to find beauty bargains, so if you've got one near you, just pop in and there's more than likely going to be something amazing just sitting there on a shelf for about £5. So yes, this is the Black Spice and Cedar candle and it just smells so like warm and cosy and still quite wintry but kind of acceptable enough to burn in January. So yes, I really love that. So staying along the lines of smells, I have a perfume here and this is the Lizelle Botanical Essence number 15 and I've wanted this ever since I got a sample of it back when it came out, which must have been months and months ago, and it's just the nicest kind of like musky, deep, botanically kind of planty smell, everything you would like expect from a Lizelle fragrance. It comes in this really cute little box, you sort of like magnetise and you just like unravel it and there's the perfume. And it's such a nice kind of like wintry smell. I love wearing deep musky ones. I'm not too much of like a fruity floral person when it comes to perfumes, but anything that's a little bit spicy, a bit warm, I absolutely love. So it's just such a nice perfume. You should definitely go and smell that if you have a Lizelle counter near you. The next favourite is kind of a combination of products. So I've got 4 things here. These are all kind of like sleep aids, I guess you could say. And I wouldn't say I suffer from insomnia, but I find it really hard to go to sleep nowadays. Even if I'm exhausted and like super tired, as soon as I get into bed, my brain just switches on and it's thinking about all these things I need to do and need to remember, and I just can't fall asleep. So I picked up a few things from a few different brands to try out to try and help me unwind and help me relax when I go to bed. So I've got a few things here from This Works. They have a whole amazing range of like sleep aid products, like shower gels and candles and all sorts of bits, so they're really good for that. I've got the sleep balm here, which is sort of like a really nice lavender smelling balm which you just rub on your pulse points and it kind of helps to soothe you and kind of make you very relaxed and like easy to go to sleep. So that's really nice. And I've also got the little roll on here which is the Deep Sleep Stressless. It's really similar, it's just kind of like a liquid instead of a balm, and you just roll that all over and it just kind of like brings out this really lovely calming, relaxing smell. I've also got a little pillow spray. This is called the Deep Sleep Pillow Spray, and you just put a quick spritz of this on your pillow, let it dry, and again it just has this really lovely kind of like calming smell. And then last of all, I've got the Dream Cream body lotion from Lush, and similar to all of these products, it has this really nice scent to it which kind of calms you down and just makes you ready to go to sleep. So I've been using those like as a combination at night time, and they just really help me relax and be able to actually turn off and sleep instead of staying up all night. I've got 2 skincare products here that I've had for a while but I've kind of rediscovered this month. So the first one is the Hyaluron Serum, and this is a really great serum which has got kind of hyaluronic acid in, which really promotes moisture in the skin. And I found recently, because it's been snowing and raining and windy and just gross outside, my skin has been so dehydrated, I just need that extra boost of moisture in it. So this is really great. You just put a thin layer of it on. It's not like a moisturiser, it's not rich at all, it feels almost like a gel, but you can almost, you notice instantly your skin is just plumped up and has more kind of like moisture to it, and it really helps hold all that in as well. So that has been a real essential product for me this month. I've also got the Tea Flower Pore Minimiser here from Super Facialist by Una Brennan, and this is more of a skincare product I guess, but I kind of use it as a primer. So once I've done my serum and my moisturiser, I'll put this on right before my makeup and just smooth it over like my nose and my chin and my kind of like cheeks where I get more enlarged pores. And it's very similar to the Porefessional by Benefit, that primer, but I find that product actually really dries my skin out. As soon as I put it on, my skin just kind of comes up in all these dry patches and it just doesn't work for me at all. But this one is very similar, but it almost moisturises the skin too, so it's not moisturising at all, you can't feel it, it isn't going to make your skin look oily, but I just find this sits better on my skin, so I've been using that as a primer all this month. So moving on from that to makeup, and I'll get the first one out of the way. I've been talking about this all month, and it's the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I've done a tutorial on this if you want to see how I use it, but literally this is the only eyeshadow I've put on basically all month, and it's just a really lovely little palette if you want something nice and neutral, nice and easy to wear, all kind of like matte shadows, just something really simple. So yeah, I'm quite into like sparkly, glittery eyeshadows, so I thought I wouldn't like this, but it's just been like my absolute go-to palette this month. So lipstick that I've been wearing all month as well is the Beauty UK in the Buff lipstick, and I've actually worn this in a few videos and so many people have asked me what it is, and I think it's just the nicest nude colour that I've come across. I'm not too into wearing nudes, I tend to go for either like red or nothing, but this one is just the nicest kind of pinky, slightly corally, your lips but better colour. It's just such a nice everyday colour to wear, and I think it was about £2 or £3, like super cheap. It's from Super Jugs, one of their like a kind of less expensive ranges, but the formula is brilliant as well. It's so pigmented, but it stays on really well, and it's really glossy and shiny. It's just such a nice lip colour. So the last makeup item I have is from Topshop, and it's the highlighter. I haven't ever used one of their highlighters before. I love their whole makeup range. I think it's so affordable and really great quality. It's just great. But this is called Crescent Moon, and it's one of their kind of like baked, I guess, highlighters. It's a really lovely champagne-y colour, really like subtle and natural on the face. It's almost kind of like, it's not glittery, but it has this really lovely sheen to it, so it's not too in your face, but it just gives your skin this lovely glow. So the two last favourites I have here are from Soap & Glory, and they're quite similar, so I'll mention them together. But I've got the Rich and Famous Body Wash and the Smoothie Style Body Milk, and these are quite new, I think, from Soap & Glory. I haven't seen them around for that long, and they're just one of their new smells, so they're very vanilla-y and they're very kind of like, they smell like vanilla cupcakes almost, but they're really nice. The body milk is quite light and not too moisturising, but it's really great to kind of put on easily. I love ones with a pump because it just makes it 10 times easier to actually bother to put body lotion on. Yes, I really like that. And then the body wash is really kind of foaming and rich, so it's really quite moisturising as well. So yeah, I've really liked those this month. So those are all my January favourites, guys, and I promise to try and keep this up. I will try as hard as I can to do a monthly favourites every month, because I like to kind of film these and let you know what I've been using all month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will speak to you all soon.